Trouble, the leader. Greg Biffle. Hard into the outside wall.
All right, buddy. Stay buckled up there. Stay buckled up.
Yeah, but we still hit David very hard.
I think that he thought that Donahue was going to go back up the racetrack, and he was trying to go under him is what I think happened. Right here, I think he thinks that Donahue's going up the racetrack. He decides to go under him at the last second, and he didn't go back across the racetrack fast enough.
Worst thing that happened all day was this. Christian Elder loses control of his Brad Aikens Ford up in 3 and 4. Car shoots up the racetrack, belts the outside wall. The right front and the right side take the brunt. Look at how hard that car hit the wall and how badly wrinkled it is. They had to cut Christian out of the race car. He has a concussion and a broken collarbone. Medevac flew him to a hospital. Christian spent the night there. He will be.
There we see Earnhardt in the 12 car spinning off the corner. Don't know what might have caused it, but someone is going to, oh, right there, the
Ashton Lewis.
Ashton Lewis in 46.
No place to go.
I'm not sure they were started wrecking in front of me. We went low to try to miss it, and Kerry came back across the racetrack. That was my main concern. I was all right, but it was an extremely hard impact, and I saw I hit Kerry right in front of the driver's room, and that scared me. So I hear he's okay. He walked out of the car, so that's the good news. I mean, that's all that matters. It's not about anything else other than Kerry's all right. So.
What was that? What was that all about?
Time, guys.
My guess is that someone ran in the back of Gunsman when he backed off in the corner and spun him.
You get loose on the bottom, there you have it.
And that just takes all the air.
It just takes all the air off the bottom car. That's why you got to be careful when you go into the corner side by side. You got to make sure there's room in between cars or you'll lose the air off the spoiler.
That was Brent Sherman, I think, that was on the outside of the Aaron Fight car.
It's already in progress here.
Yeah.
Then comes down the track. Watch the 36.
That's Augie Vidovich in the 4 that Tim Slaughter was going to come down and pass. I don't think he realized Tracy Hines was there.
And he hit a sitting on pit road, and then wow, you see that 36 car, you can tell just how fast these cars are going. You see that car turn around backwards and the back end just flies up off the ground.
Well, one thing you got to realize, Andy, you're right. These guys are actually running faster than they do at Daytona or Talladega in straightaway speed. You know, close to 200. Daytona, you're 180 or something like that.
He's going to get squeezed into the outside wall here. He's going to.
No, he did the squeezing.
Yeah.
Squeezing. He did the squeezing, and that looks just like the crash he had down at Rockingham.
Missed pit road and hit the grass. Watch this now. You see him trying to missed a commitment cone. Watch him hit the grass here.
Oh, and look at the damage it does to that truck. We've had a lot of rain in the Chicago area, and that grass just grabbed his splitter and tore the heck out of his truck.
Oh, problems here. Entering pit road and going over the double jump is the 15, just launching the truck into the sky is Mason Mingus.
Oh, and a spinner. Kennedy got contact from the 21 of Sauter.
Stay with it. Stay with it.
Big crash.
Stay with it. All right, guys, we're wrecked here. Hang on, Ben. They're still coming. Hold the steering wheel tight. Hold tight.
Ben Kennedy already locked into the chase. Fortunately, because his truck has heavy damage.
Got us there, I mean.
Great saves tonight, but right now Enfinger finds himself way back, and there's the 44 of Spencer Davis going around, collects the 22 of Austin Wayne Self.
Grant Enfinger definitely made contact with the wall. He was side by side with a 44 of Spencer Davis.
Goes down the corner, and we've talked about the right front tire. I guess he cut it down. It goes flat.
and we've talked about there's nothing you can do except go straight in the wall. There was the right side window coming out. And this car, folks, we've seen race cars torn up and the body fly off. This car is junk. This car is destroyed.
By himself, he just gets in the corner and it spun so quickly.
There you see the 18 car.
There's Mike Wallace. They're side by side.
I didn't see him there. Okay, Benson drives into the 41. They look like they saved it.
Johnny's tires bent out.
The racetrack and he clips the 18 car.
Okay, that's why he spun so abruptly.
Yeah.
When Johnny made contact with the 41, it looked like it bent the suspension because you could see the tire in the 10 car just turn. Look at that hit. Oh my goodness.
Seven cars got a bunch of damage also.
Looks like Steve Park in the 30 and maybe Bill Elliott. I saw Elliott spin. Maybe Steve Park as well.
Oh, just as we come back to Chicagoland, that's the race leader, Casey Kane. He took fuel only on the restart, and he's got company in the big pile.
Junior, the 8 car has crashed.
Dave Blaney, Johnny Andretti was involved.
Jeff Gordon's going to score his first win at Chicago.
Good job.
Most trouble, car spinning. Oh, in the wall.
Matt Kenseth.
Matt Kenseth.
Yeah, that was really nice. That was real nice.
Casey Mears.
In the grass, in the 42 car.
Somebody turned right down across me.
Oh, no!
Caution is out. Caution's out.
Oh,
no.
man, there goes
Jeff Burton gets clobbered by Speed.
And Menard was already the first car involved.
Wow, that's a big hit right there. That's good. You heard him say, "Are you all right?" And you heard him say, "Yay, bub." So that's pretty good.
Menard's moving, and so are Speed and Burton.
I mean, it almost looked like he had a flat the way it just wiggled, and
he was loose way early into the car. He got loose getting
in. See, Robbie's locked up. I think Robbie was hoping the 21 would go down the racetrack, and the 21 was slow enough that he just stopped.
Got clipped a little bit in the right front. I'm not real sure what happened there, and was spinning and thought it was going to be all right, and then another car came and hit me in the left front, and that kind of ended my day. But with everything I've been through, I'm just glad to get a chance to be able to come here and even wreck.
He got pinched down on the bottom with Bobby Gerhardt.
Wow.
Ooh, that's a hard hit.
Man.
Wow.
Sure what happened there at this racetrack. So important to come such a beautiful track like this and have
problems early on. The 65 getting spun around, and then behind him
Bobby Gerhardt in the 5 car.
Bobby Gerhardt second in points, and still it continues.
8 car.
Drivers just not slowing down in time.
Howard Bixon, Brent Rowe, 90 car, just a big pile up there.
Out in front of the field, Billy Venturini brings him to the green flag. We're back to racing. And problems, look at this behind him.
Oh, big pile up again.
A.J. Hendrickson involved in this
Brandon
one.
Witt.
Mario Goslin in the 12 involved in it. Or maybe that was the 42. That could have been the 42. I saw just a very short glimpse of the cars involved. The 53 also involved in that. That's Todd Hansen.
Take a look at what happens. There's Justin Marks and Philip Magilton. Trouble already. All cars out on the outside wall there. Again, Darrell Basham is involved in that right there. And he was a car that was a lap down. Heavy damage there. Again, that's after the initial impact. Take a look from Philip Magilton's onboard camera here in just a moment.
This will be behind us. Oh, problem. Problem spinning in the front. We've got cars into the wall.
Got Andy Lally, the 87 is around. Brian Silas, the 11, made contact with the wall. That's the 07 of Billy Tanner. Looked like he and Aaron Crocker possibly got together.
Casey Roderick back to the bottom again. There he goes.
Sideways as Roderick. Into the wall he goes.
Oh, and another crash. Hard into the outside
Chad McCumbee, Mikey Kyle involved in this. But it was the 51 of Roderick that started it. And then just in front of him, Mikey Kyle, Chad McCumbee. As the field makes its way through, we're under our first caution.
Only 15 laps into this race. You see him get a little bit loose on the inside of Dominic Casolo in the 40 car, and he's going to make pretty significant contact with the safer barrier. There's his rear bumper bar sliding down the racetrack.
Another look at it. Down on the bottom of the racetrack, then backs it back up into the wall.
Very fortunate we only had a single car incident.
And Spencer Gallagher putting a little distance between himself and Matt Tiff now.
Oh, trouble!
And up goes Austin Wayne Self in the 22 and into the wall.
Boy,
caution comes out again.
Obvious what happened to that 22 of Austin Wayne Self. They're right in front of our leader. That's the black car. You can see that right front tire goes down. He tries to hit the brakes.
That is for 5th position.
Yeah, we're hearing that the ARCA officials are taking. Oh, look! Oh, contact! Around goes Cody Robaugh.
Who else will he take with him? He's got damage, and that's Sheldon Creed in the 28. Also with heavy damage as Robo goes around racing Snyder.